I hope the little green church can be preserved for the future. For all the years that I've been coming to the Owens Valley, and specifically the Mammoth Lakes area, it's been a landmark. It sits right on the corner of 395 and Benton Crossing, and it's always been there. The airport's been expanded. It's now the Mammoth Yosemite Airport, but I've also flown in and out of the Mammoth Airport for years, and it was never a factor. And so there are plans to extend the runways at Mammoth, Yosemite Airport, and things like that. But to me, the church is a landmark that needs to be preserved. It's part of the cultural history of the area. Back in the day, you had the green church with a pink neon cross kind of lit up, and it was always kind of special to see that. Benton Crossing is one of the best ways to get to the Owens River for fishing. A lot of us have headed down that way over the years to go fly fishing. But for me, it's always been the ideal photographic object. And for photographers, it's still very, very photographic. And so I would love to see the church preserved. On this trip, I had just come from Twin Lakes, was disappointed because of the frigid cold air, no reflections to be had in the lakes and the mountains. That's something I really wanted to capture. Instead, I had whitecaps. But the beautiful green church with some of the most magnificent of the high Sierras in the background just was one of the best photos that I captured of this whole trip. And it's a shame that some of the people are talking about rebuilding the church in another location or, basically getting rid of it altogether. And right now, the church, the last time I checked, belonged to the University of California, and it was leased to power and water there in Mammoth, the city of Mammoth. But I'd really like to know what the history of the church was. I've been unable to find out what denominations were there. Part of the glass in up the steeple suggests Art Deco, so it suggests going back quite a long time. But I really would like it if you guys could comment and let me know about the denominational history or the history of the church. I have seen it in my lifetime from the beautiful green that it was, but with that neon pink cross glowing in it. And just a scenic thing. I'm showing all these photos of it, some of the best of the trip. And I was so fortunate to have enough light to capture it as I returned from Twin Lakes. And it was that last light that photographers talk about that really made the photo special. The next day, I'll head for my last jewel in the Mammoth Lakes area. But right now, I'm just savoring the time I have here at this green church. It's beautiful. I just hope it can be preserved for the future.